At this time, we would like to welcome Representative Pearl Burris-Floyd.
Well, she seemed alright by dawn's early light, though she looked good.
Good afternoon, everyone. No, I'm not crawling into a hole. No, I'm not hiding my place. No, I'm not changing my party affiliation to Democrat. And no, I am not going to be unaffiliated because I did not win the primary. It was a hard-fought battle. There were things that happened that I would have wanted to change, but now I am primed and ready to go. For those who have never heard me speak before, I usually just tell it like it is. I don't usually spend a lot of time trying to dress it up or dress it down. I just tell you like it is. I'm a country girl from Dallas who grew up in a conservative home with conservative parents who just happened to be black. I'll never apologize for being a woman. I'll never apologize for being black. And I will always take care of the people who elect me to represent them. I will not succumb to any interest group, whether it's We the People, Tea Party, whatever your title is. I will not succumb to that. Because back home in my community, when I drive into my driveway, I'm not coming in with all of those banners. People come to my door when they see my car and they want to ask me what's going on. And they want me to tell them the truth. The abysmal turnout from the Republican Party is a serious, serious issue with keeping Republicans elected. And we have leadership that's traveling the state trying to rev our engines up, and we're still sputtering. We have the best opportunity in over 100 years to be in leadership, and we're still limping along. We're still dragging our feet. We're still listening to issues and factions within our party who have no opportunity for remaining in consistent leadership, yet we listen to them. Let me be specific. Losing on Tuesday put a light on North Carolina, not because it was me, but because the Republican Party failed to support, to come out and vote and keep an active member in the House. Well, that's not very important. Yes, it is. Because when you have experienced individuals like Tom Tillis, like Dale Falwell, you don't want to lose them. They're out here beating the drum. You also want to make sure that when it's time to leave, we have people in a position to lead. And simply because you're back home waving a banner, it doesn't make you a leader. It might make you an agitator. But when you get into the halls of whether it's Congress or whether it's the legislature, you must lead. And there is a time for there to be a remedial training course for you to know what to do. The expectation is for you to be able to get at the table, do what's right for Republicans, not get off on a tangent, and make it happen. So I don't want you to cry for me or to feel sorry for me, because I don't feel sorry for myself. I am probably the most valuable weapon in the arsenal to make sure that the message gets out that the Republican Party has to change its methods and its methodology in terms of attracting people to the party. You know, God gives each one of us certain gifts and certain abilities. One of mine is the ability to stand up and to speak extemporaneously and concisely, and get that point across. I never used to really appreciate that because it was just something that I did. Then 10 years ago, I became active as a Republican. And I realized that I had to not only say it, I had to live it, I had to show it, and no matter which faction within the Republican Party came against me, I had to stand up. We are so fragmented as a party, it is very difficult for us to come together and speak the truth because we don't want to isolate or alienate our friends. We don't want someone to be angry with us. Well, we better get angry. Because let me tell you what happened. While I was running, Democrats were watching what was happening in my race. They were calling me up. Please, come over to the Democratic Party. We will be nice to you. We will put you in a position that we know that you will enjoy. Come over to us. They called me on my birthday, April 14th, saying happy birthday to me. Members of the legislature, when you come back, you change your party affiliation while you're in office. And we'll rally around you. Ladies and gentlemen, they didn't care about me. They want to kill the Republican Party. And we're sitting around allowing that to happen because we're just going along to get along. We are allowing the negative energy that still exists in our society that breeds hatred and contempt for women and minorities to exist in our party. And then we say when it's all over, we'll all get along. Not if we don't talk about it and snuff it out. So, I know God has a plan for me. I have many supporters. I have people who care about me and who love me. I will not be silent. I will not sit back. I will continue to work because I believe in the ideology of the Republican Party. I believe that we are the best answer to secure America. I believe if we don't step up and really start addressing issues that matter, then yes, the Republican Party will be like the dinosaurs, sucked down into a tar pit, never to come up again. No matter what kind of name I was called during this campaign, and yes, racism is alive and well in America. When I can walk as a woman of color into an event and be called names that are very unkind, and still speak to you and greet you, and have individuals not want to shake my hand, that's not because of the stance I took, that's because of the body I'm in. And we as Republicans have to stamp that out. We have to eradicate that. We have to make sure that anyone who comes through our doors, regardless of their color or their gender, we invite them, we welcome them. That's what young Republicans will have to do. My daughter is a young Republican. She's never been anything else but a young Republican. Her fiance is a young Republican, and they're going to stay in the Republican Party. I don't want them going through the same things that no doubt Dr. Fisher went through, Dr. Johnson went through, Ms. Smoke went through, and I went through. And any of you out there who happen to have a blended heritage that you may have gone through. The Republican Party is the party that should be welcoming and inviting. I say this here to you today. I am here to help with that agenda. I can't make it happen by myself. And I'm not willing to die for the cause of Republicanism. When an elected official has gunshots fired outside of her home in a community where you've lived for over 15 years, that's a serious matter. If you don't think it is, talk to the SBI. That's what happened to me about 2 weeks ago. Yet I am here, and I am strong, and I am capable and able, prepared to serve. And I intend to do just that. So spread the word. There are strong minority Republicans, black Republicans, who are not going anywhere. We're going to be here, we're going to work, And in the 21st century, we're going to join together so we can truly sing Kumbaya, do those things that are right, and take America to its highest pinnacle. Thank you so much. May God bless you.